Good morning. It is February 8th, 2025. There is a lot of news surrounding the topic on U.S. aid, the organization, and the resignations and firings that are going on in Washington, D.C., and I will get to that here momentarily. And there's a little humor that comes with it, so stay tuned for that topic coming up next. Right now, I want to get to the topic of the story on Ukraine and Russia and the 100-day ceasefire presented by the President Trump's team, headed also by Secretary of State Marco Rubio. They will be going to Munich, Germany on February 16th to present the ceasefire agreement. It is a 100-day ceasefire agreement that has been laid out, and this has been top priority for Putin and also Zelensky to come to some kind of end of what's going on in Ukraine and also with Russia. Putin has been pushing for this for a while. So the urgency, the sense of urgency coming from Putin has been really urgent on both sides, including Zelensky. So they have laid out this 100-day ceasefire, which, if not upheld, there would be sanctions on Moscow. If on Ukraine's side, there would be also money pulled from Zelensky and those who were in power as far as Ukraine. It would also include, this is why I believe they're going to Munich, that European peacekeepers would also stay on guard, and this is the agreement. This is what the agreement says, that there would be European peacekeepers taking a post to maintain order in the territories that Ukraine still has, as far as what is presently. I'm not saying this right. I'm not breathing right. Sorry about that. What they presently have as far as their position, the the properties and territories that Russia now has will be still in Russia's control. So there is a lot more to this than what I'm reporting on, and there's a list of demands and requests and other things that has to be looked over between Putin and Zelensky for this to be agreed upon. But this 100-day pause in ceasefire is to not postpone or anything down the road, but after this 100 days of ceasefire, then they go together to a summit and they strategize for the future of what they will eventually agree to is a permanent solution. But the first 100 days of this agreement is a stepping stone towards eliminating or completely ending the war in Ukraine. Uh, so the point is, the starting place is that they finally have something on the table for Putin and Zelensky to look at. Now, with that said, I have a video. As you know, USA is the topic of a major scandal because of a lot of money going to organizations on transgender rights in Uganda, or I'm not sure if that's one of them, but there was definitely some different funding in different countries for different functions that had nothing to do with the United States at all. While Hurricane Helene, there was no funding for that. There was no funding for what was going on in Florida. and then also the California fires. So this was a hot button issue. So I came across a video, and I'm going to play it for a second. Um, how unserious. I love how Okay, I'm going to play a video for you to kind of take the edge off for a second. And I hope you can see it. Serious we are. Okay, so this creator made a post that says, I just got fired from USAID. I worked in the Department of Window Raindrop Racing. I was a referee. But hold on, wait for the comment. It says, my husband was let go too. He was in the department in charge of determining if the wheels on the bus do in fact go round and round. I got laid off too. I was in charge of alphabetizing what people do for a Klondike bar. I was a work from home firefighter. Was in charge of categorizing all the oceanfront property in Arizona. I got fired today and I didn't even know I worked there. I was head to how many licks it took to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop for 3 decades. I got fired. I was part of the team that was studying if a watched pot takes longer to boil. Now no one is watching. Dang, I got cut too. I was in the department working on turning all traffic lights red when you're in need of getting somewhere immediately. I just got a raise. Lost my job too. We were in charge of researching which dryer seat scent parents prefer. We were so close to narrowing down our top 5. My heart goes out to everybody that lost their job today. I know that it was really important, and I'm sorry this happened to you. I love how unserious we are. Okay, so this great. I saw that on TikTok, and it's the brunt of a lot of jokes right now. If you go on TikTok, this is just, I don't know. It's just obviously some people are mad, some people are taking it to TikTok and making some humor out of it. Take it for what it's worth. Thank you for listening to the Field Report. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you again for listening. God bless.